Well folks, hello and welcome back to the Relaxing Woodshop. We've been kind of jiggling about a wee bit with our videos for the simple reason with the pandemic and COVID and everything that's been going on, and we're starting into the roof and then there's a wee bit of in between. But what I was able to get a video that we're going to do today of is my ProEdge Ultimate Sharpening System. So I ordered this prior to Christmas as kind of part of my Christmas present. Lockdown happened, nothing got done, and then we've now opened up to click and collect for our electrical goods. So as you can see, I have now got it picked up and it looks fantastic. This is going to be aimed at for all my sharpening and chiseling of for the lathe and that on it. So let's unbox it and see what's inside. So folks, this is the ProEdge pack. So it is Ultimate Edition. So Deluxe, I think is the actual word to call it. So it is. So let's see what we have inside. These are meant to be absolutely fantastic for working with sharpening of machines and tools, mainly for your woodsheds. So as we open it up, we have our guarantee and our wee screw kit for obviously putting the system together. And it's a Robert Sorby is the inventor of this, who's a UK based company. And then we'll have a wee pack here. I think what I'm going to do, I'm trying to work out what's the best way to lift this. As you can see, I'm going to go with this, grab it from there, and then I'm going to kind of give it a wee jiggle. There we go. The box drop, don't worry. Chris is laughing his head off behind the camera.
I think it must be very heavy because my dog's face is a little red.
Clear off. So, is it that bad, is it? Yeah, going a bit blush. So here is the system itself. First off, it looks very, very, very sturdy and very, very durable. I would dare say the instructions will allow me to understand how to operate this, but it's very, very, very heavy for what it is. Let's open this, see what we've got inside. As this is our first unboxing, I excuse any of the things that we're doing wrong, because I know some people like to do the whole fancy thing. So we have inside, because this is a deluxe kit, you get this extra box, and we have our 60 and our 240 grit. And then we also have the Deluxe ProEdge adjusting. This is for running on the edge. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick go at assembling this and see what it looks like when it's set up. Okay folks, so now we have it all set up. I'm getting a wee bit more excited, I'll be honest with you, typical fellow with tools. So I've screwed it into the table first, just to give it real good support so it's not going anywhere. I'm telling you now, this is seriously well built. The materials and the metal here is very, very strong. Now, for adjusting this machine here in terms of your angle, there are two small bolts that use this wee hook here. And all you do is put this in to turn it, and that will then allow you to adjust it. Now, when Christopher and I had a go at that, it took us forever to loosen up. I don't know if the factory maybe over tightened the bolts there, but the bolts have now loosened up now and it gives us free movement. So what this is designed to do is, as you can see with chisels and everything else, you need to keep your chisels as sharp as you can. I'm even fine now I'm doing with the pen, you know, when you're doing the acrylic, the chisels need to be as sharp as anything. So this is designed whether you're running your chisel at a 1st degree like this, or whether you're having to put in an angle chisel, or, and this is where I'm going to have to start learning myself, might even make a wee call to Temple Patrick Woodshed for a bit of advice. This is for, Christopher, what's this for?
Fingernail gouging.
Fingernail gouging, and this sits in here, that connects to there, and then you run the chisel through it at the angle to get each side. I just need to work out how to lock that down, so I might give them a wee call for that. In that pack, because this is the Deluxe, you get all of that with it. You also get your warranty with it, and you also get your instruction manual with it as well, and you can go through it step by step by step. In order to loosen the sandpaper, for want of a better word, to release it, it's just a matter of getting this lever, pushing down hard, and that then frees that up. There are two small wee hooks here, screws, and if we unscrew them, there's one, there's two, and then you pull off the plate, like so. So there's your plate again. Everything's very, very heavy. And then it's just a matter of sliding off the sandpaper, and that will then release out for you then to swap in the next sandpaper. It really is as easy as that. I must admit, in all the tools I've got in the workshop, I would argue that this is possibly the best well-built one. The metal in it is very, very, very heavy. So once you line up the sandpaper again, release that lever, you'll see that whole thing tensioning up, and that locks into place. Put the plate back on. Like so. And then there's two wee screws. Just screw them in. That locks that one in. And then this locks that one in. It really is a fantastic system. It'll all be down as a test to see how good it is at actually sharpening the chisel. So here we go, power on button. Yeah, that's very powerful. So it is, you can see the force being pushed through that. Not terribly noisy now, to be fair. You get some of the machines in here, and no matter what recording we're doing, you could never hear, so you couldn't. So let me set this jig up and we'll have a go at sharpening the chisel. Let's have a go at this. So what I want to do is I want to use the bowl gouge, and I want to give it a sharpen because I haven't really, since I've had it, been able to sharpen that down. So in order to do the bowl gouge, we need to release this bar here. So let's remove this. Again, everything's very heavy. Then we need to place this unit along with this unit in through here, through here. Okay, sorry, other way around. In through here and in through here, like so. All right, so then we twist this at the angle, like so. Bring your bowl gouge, slide it through the wee unit, and then lock it in like that, nice and tight. Okay, goggles on, guys, goggles on. Excuse the noise, and we'll have a go to see what happens here. And we'll unscrew this, let that rest. Oh wow, yes, that is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. That really makes a difference to my chisels. And now it's probably a bit of time where I will just sit back and go through all my chisels and sharpen them on up. I'm going to learn a wee bit more on it, and hopefully throughout the next number of shows we'll be able to get stuck into learning how to sharpen chisels a wee bit more as well. That might be boring for some people, but for some people who do a bit of woodworking, chiseling and being sharp is the most important thing when it comes to safety as well, because a blunt chisel can be just as dangerous, so it can. So let me set this all up and make it look pretty. Well folks, there you have it for the unboxing of our all new and installed Robert Sorby. Sorbet? Hey, what else is sorbet?
Lemon sorbet.
Lemon sorbet, ice cream. I like that, so do. Christopher's here.
Hello.
He's just out of work, so he's a wee bit exhausted. So he is. So how are you?
I was working from 5 this morning, so...
5 this morning, so it is.
Yeah.
Hard life, isn't it? Yeah. So what are we doing next week, Christopher?
We are doing a little Q&A session.
Q&A session. So what we want to do is, this wasn't normally one we do, and we'll probably not get a huge amount of views for this one, but we just wanted to show some of the tools that we're buying and investing in for the shop. But what we would like this week is, if somebody wants to make a comment down below, and I really do mean this now, if you make a comment down below of something that we can answer about us, about the shop, within reason, nothing rude. We would love to hear from you. Anything else you want to say?
Okay, I'm too tired to think.
You're too tired to think. So guys, we really appreciate watching all our views. All the other videos have been excited. This is just a wee one to get things going. And then after the Q&A, we promise this is going to happen. We have everything set up for
The rocking horse.
the rocking horse, and it's going to hopefully look really good because we're going to do it with a few twists, really big twists. Because you watch rocking horses and shows where people use MDF. We're not. So guys, take care, be safe, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week
On the relaxing wood shop.
Bye now.